And there's the old bathroom. We're looking at it, you know, from the outside in here. Come check it out. You can see what this paneling was. So it was wallpaper. They must have had a shower curtain to try and prevent a ton of water damage. But this is the cutout, you know, for to walk out. And then this is the tub insert. Oh boy. There's the flusher. Look at that action. We got the toilet in the yard rigged up. So we got the garden hose, which now that I'm looking is not connected. And we got it going all the way into the plastic lines that were in the camper. Goes right up into the back of the toilet, and we're gonna test this out. We're gonna see if this thing leaks. See if the valve works. You know, the action here. Okay, there's just bugs there. It's not poop, that's just bugs. Alright, well it didn't work. So the valve failed. So the hook up here, the water line, the toilet runs essentially. So it's just constantly running. I go to flush it. Okay, yeah, it works. But at the same time, the valve is leaking like crazy. So either got to replace the valve or just buy a new toilet. Fitting the plumbing, fitting the shower pan. Gotta mark it up, cut out the holes. Just fitting it in. Don't have a hole saw, and we need a 2 3/8 hole. So half of that is 1 3/16. Pin it. Here we have the underside of the black tank shower tray scenario. Styrofoam that came with it to space it, that touches the ground so that it's supported. And these are some spacers. They're supported and evenly touching the ground. And then we got a test going on here with window and door, the Great Stuff spray insulation, to see how much it expands, because this void right here where it's it'll break if you were to drop shampoo or whatever like it did right there. We're gonna try and fill this whole void and then cut it flush with the top. That's the plan, so that it perfectly contours. And if it works, we're gonna do it on all the sides, all the corners. Here's the mold. The void to be filled here, 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 here. Pre-expansion. Completed underside of black tank shower pan combo. Foam insulation support for the tub or for the shower, and then these are the half-inch, they're just half-inch painted plywood spacer blocks so that it sits evenly with this flange on the bottom of the floor. So that's it, let's put it in. I left the spray foam insulation part of this video in there so that you guys could see what I did, but we have since figured out that this was not enough support for the actual shower pan. I just wanted to, like I said, leave it in there so you guys know what we did, and I would not recommend doing this because it's not stiff enough. So I'd recommend using styrofoam, like the white styrofoam or some other wood or something of that nature if I were to do it over again. So here's where I added holes in the bottom of the floor underneath the shower pan, and 4 holes in each corner with, as you can see here, vinyl tubing that I siliconed in just from underneath. I pushed them up so that recessed them down below the top of the floor edge just a little bit, so that if for any reason the shower pan were to leak at all, it'll leak down onto this black painted surface here, and then the water in theory would run to one of the corners and it would drain down one of these 4 tubes. And on the underside, in the future, after the aluminum gets put on in the bottom, we'll just put a little screen and zip tie a little screen to it so no bugs or anything crawl up there. But the plan is to never see water come out of any of these 4 tubes ever in the life of the camper. But it's kind of just a little bit of an insurance policy to know if it is leaking at least and have like drainage. We got the first interior wall started. Here we go. It is the wall to back side of the bathroom. So in between the divider wall for where the next to the shower. First wall of the bathroom, first interior wall is in. There you go. So that's the front wall there. We are making progress here. We have the bathroom wall installed. Shower pan is permanently in its place. No more moving it. Got the back or the front wall of the shower and the door frame wall. Now pre-drilling and getting ready to install stainless steel screws for the shower pan. All of the screws are seated. All of the screws are tight, and took silicone, put it around the right on the back side of the head of each screw. I put all the screws in and then backed all the screws out just a little bit. Put silicone on them, tighten them back down. Give you an idea of what it looks like here. They're all number 8 by 1 inch long sheet metal screws, stainless steel. There you go.